Hey everyone, welcome to AFS Hackers. My name is Afshan and I'm super excited to share that I'm going to start the series of penetration testing tools on this channel. In this series, we are going to cover the tools used in penetration testing and we'll also cover the information gathering tools as well. So the first tool that we are going to learn is Recon-ng. Recon-ng is a passive reconnaissance tool. Reconnaissance simply means the information gathering. Like you are collecting or gathering information about your target is called reconnaissance. Okay, so there are two types of reconnaissance. The first one is active reconnaissance, second one is passive reconnaissance. In active recon, we have to engage with the target system or network. For example, if you are conducting the port scan to find out the open ports, that count as an active recon. Whereas in passive recon, we are not actively engaging with the target system or network, we just gather the freely available data. So in a nutshell, Recon-ng is a framework written in Python. It comes with powerful environment where we can conduct open source web-based reconnaissance quickly and thoroughly. It is incorporated with independent modules, database interaction, functions, and interactive help. Recon-ng's interface is very similar to Metasploit framework. So if you don't know what Metasploit is, we will cover in our upcoming videos. It is a very great framework actually. So this is all about the Recon-ng. Now let's get into the practical details. So here is my Kali machine. Let me open my terminal. Okay. Write the sudo su for root privileges. Okay. Great. Recon-ng is pre-installed in Kali Linux, so we don't have to install it separately. So let's write Recon-ng. Okay. Okay. Recon-ng, blackhillsinfosec.com. So it is sponsored by the blackhillsinfosec.com is there. Okay. No modules enabled or installed. So if you are using the Recon-ng for the first time, by default, no modules are installed or enabled. So you need to install them prior to using the Recon-ng tool. So before that, let's just write the help. Okay. So the command we have to, okay, the command is type help, or we can use the question mark for the help menu. You guys can also use the question mark for help menu. And the topic, specify the topic. So we have back command, that is exits the current context. Dashboard, display a summary of activities. DB command, we will use DB command. DB interfaces with the workspaces database. Exit command is there to exit from the framework. Help command, display this menu. Okay. Next one is index, that's create a modules index. This is for developer only. Okay, there is also a command called keys to manage its third-party resources credential. Like if you are if you are using Shodan, so you have to import your keys like Shodan key. So this facility is also there. This command, that is marketplace, interfaces with the modules marketplace. We will see how to use this marketplace command. Next one is modules, interfaces with the installed modules. Okay, currently we don't have any modules installed, So the option command is also there, manages the current context options. Okay, PDB, that is start a Python debugger session. This is also for developer. As you guys can see, dev only. We have script command as well, that is records and executes command scripts. We'll also have shell command that executes shell. Shows various framework items. Okay, snapshot command is also there, manages workspace snapshots. We will see what workspace is. Next is spools output to a file. Okay, last one is workspaces, like manages workspace. Workspace is like your folder. As I've already said, by default no modules are installed in Recon-ng. So let's start installing some modules, and let me clear the screen. Okay, we'll use this command, that is marketplace. We have seen this command, marketplace installed all. I want all modules, so I'm using this command, that is marketplace install all. Okay, it will take some time. Some modules may not get installed when you run the command, that is marketplace install all. You need to install them separately. For installing modules, it will take maybe 2 to 1 minute. Don't worry about these errors. We have to install these modules separately. Okay, Google API, Twitter API. Okay, so we don't have to worry about anything. Like, as you guys can see, Shodan IP modules will likely fail at runtime. So we have to install these modules separately. Okay, let me clear the screen. Okay, so now let's create the workspace. It is always a good practice to create a workspace before you start your reconnaissance process or information gathering process. So let's write workspaces. Yeah, workspaces help. Okay, so this is the usage, that is workspaces. We can create the workspace, we can list the workspaces, we can load the workspace, we can remove the workspace. Workspace is like a folder, and like, yeah, it is like a folder. Let's create workspaces. Create. Okay, car lover. Okay, I love cars, by the way. Okay, don't worry about these errors. As you guys can see, the workspace is changed. Before that, it is a default workspace. Let me show you. The default workspace is selected. Now we have created the car lover workspace. So we are in the car lover workspace. Okay, let me just clear the screen. Now let's list the workspace. Don't forget S, huh? This is not workspace, it is workspaces. Okay, make sure you are writing S. As you guys can see, we have two workspaces. The first one is car lover, the second one is default. So if you are a car lover, then comment below. Tell me what is your favorite car. Okay, so the reason behind the errors that we are getting is that we haven't configured the API keys into some modules, but it is okay, it is optional, so don't worry about those errors. Now let's use the db command. Db help db interfaces with the workspace database. Okay, so the db modules allow us to insert, delete, query, and view the schema of the database tables. Now let's see the db schema. Okay, db schema. Okay, so we have this repositories table, we have profiles table, like username, resource, URL, category, nodes, modules. Okay, push pins table is also there, leaks table is there, credentials, these are the tables, guys. Contacts table is also there, host table is there, ports, vulnerabilities, location, net blocks, companies, like we can gather companies detail as well, and the domains. Okay, domain names, sorry, domain table is also there. Let me just clear the screen. So we can add names of our target domains or company to the tables using the following insert command. Let's say our target is Tesla. Let me write it first, db insert. Like as you guys can see, when we write db help, so we have this insert option. Okay, we can insert the data, db insert in what table? Domains table. Okay, we are going to insert the domain in this domain table. Okay, make sure you're writing S, that is domains. Let's hit enter. Okay, I'm gonna use tesla.com. Tesla.com. Okay, tesla.com. Notes is for learning purpose, we are doing this learning purpose. Okay, tesla.com is our domain, and notes, in notes I am just saying for learning purpose. Let me write only here. Okay, let's hit enter. Okay, as you guys can see, one row is affected. Now to view any of the table contents, we'll use the show command. Show help. Let's see this is the command. Okay, so we are going to use the show help. Shows various framework items, show companies, contacts, credentials, domains, host, leaks, location. As you guys can see that we have push pins, repositories, vulnerabilities, like these are the tables, right? So let's show the table that is domains. Okay, we are viewing the content of the table that is domains. Okay, okay, as you guys can see, we have row id 1, tesla.com, for learning purpose only. Okay, okay, I'm sorry, let me clear the screen. Show domains. Now it's time for using the domains to perform the actual reconnaissance or information gathering process. We'll use the command called module, and first let's write help. So we can load the module, we can reload the module, or we can search the module. Okay, now we have installed all the modules, right, from the marketplace, installed all command. Now let's see, now let's search the modules. Don't forget S, modules, search, hack. Okay, as you guys can see, we have found this one module, that is Recon. It is categorized as Recon, and this is the location of this module, that is hacker target. Okay, we are going to see hacker target to gather information about this tesla.com. This is our domain. Now let's load the module. Modules, load. We have to paste this location, we have to paste this path, hit enter. We are in this hacker target workspace. And if you want more detail of this module, you can use the following command, that is info. Okay. Hacker target lookup uses the hackertarget.com API to find host names, update the host table with the results. Okay. So we have 4 source options. The first one is default. Select distinct domain from domains where domain is not null. We have string options available, string representing a single input. We can also provide the path of the file, and SQL query option is also the database query returning on columns of input. Options are source, current value is default, required is yes, description is source of input. Okay. Now you can also view the details of the options alone using the options command. Let's write options help. So we can list the options, set the option or unset the options. So as you guys can see, we have 4 options to set the value. For this demo, I'm going to use the string value. Now we have to set the source, that is options set source. Source is our tesla.com. I'm providing the string value, that is tesla.com. Options set source tesla.com. Okay. You can replace the tesla.com with your target domain name. Okay. The source is set, that is tesla.com. Now let's run this and just wait. Okay, so summary is 35 total host found. Okay, let's see one by one. Country is none, IP address is this, host is this. We are not getting the latitude and longitude. As you guys can see, we are getting host names and IP addresses. Okay, there's a 35 results we are getting. Okay, email tesla.com, host name. Okay, great. Let me just show you. Okay, links, host name is links tesla.com, marketing tesla.com. Okay, great. These are the host names. Okay, as we already know, there are different tables in the DB module and host were one among them, right? We have seen the host table. So let's write show host, because we are getting host name here, right? Host name is also there. Let's hit enter. Okay, these are the host and the IP addresses, like 35 rows written. Okay, but it's not look great, right? You can't send this report to your manager. So what we are going to do, there are multiple reporting modules available in Recon-ng. So it is time for us to learn the reporting mechanism. So let's search what are the modules we have for reporting. Let's write the modules. Okay, let me just clear my screen first. Modules, search, report. Okay, so we have 3, 6, 8 modules we have, that is reporting modules. The category is reporting, as you guys can see. First is CSV, HTML, JSON, list, proxy fire, pushpin, XLS, and XML. Okay, and if nothing is already installed, then you can use the following command to install them, that is marketplace install reporting. Okay, by using this command you can install the reporting modules. We already have these reporting modules, so I'm not going to use this command. Okay, so I'm going to use this HTML module. Let's write modules load, and I've already copied this reporting HTML, so let's paste it here and hit enter. Let's write info. As you guys can see, it is changed, the workspace is changed, that is HTML. Let's see the details. Okay, Tim is the author of this module, and we have 4 options. We have to create 4 options, and it is a required field. First is a creator, customer, file name, and sanitize. Okay, let's set the options. Let me just clear the screen. We are going to use the options command to set the source. Okay, so options set, the first source was creator. Make sure you are writing it in all caps. Creator is AFS Hackers. Okay, creator is set as AFS Hackers. Options set customer is Afshan. Okay, our customer is Afshan. Just assume it, guys. Let's hit enter. Now we have to set the file name, right? Okay, so we have to create the file name. So I am creating the file called touch car info .html. Let me write ls. So as you guys can see, car info.html is there. Let's write pwd. Control C, Control V, car info.html. Yes, car info.html. Great. Okay, I'm sorry. We have to use the file name, FILNAME. Okay, file name. Now it is set, that is home Kali carinfo.html. We have to create the file name before we have to use this command. Okay, now let's run the report generated at home Kali carinfo.html. Okay, let's go to this folder, open a folder. As you guys can see, we have carinfo.html file. Double click on it. Great. So our customer is Afshan. Recon-ng reconnaissance report. Let me just make it. Okay. We have provided the one domain, that is tesla.com. Host, we have found the 35 host, right? Let's see the domains. Domain table, we have provided the tesla.com, and note is for learning purpose. And here we have the host detail, and now it looks great. right? You guys can send this report to your manager. Okay, so it looks great. And here, created by the AFS hacker, Sunday, August 14, 2022. Okay, that's great. So in this video, we have seen two modules. The first one is the hacker target. The second one is reporting. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope you like it. If you did, then please share this video with your friends and your colleague who are learning the penetration testing. Make sure that you guys are subscribing to my YouTube channel. We'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care and keep learning. Bye bye.